Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping into some more runs here for the Sworn Enemy mission. Hopefully we get it done today, so that's what we're going to be doing. I do have now Kid BUU Super Easy Aid. I do think he's going to be a huge help to the team here. You can probably tell from his defensive stat, but I did put a bunch of defensive equips on him to kind of boost that up, boost his raw stats up a little bit. I couldn't really decide what to go for with his build. I did end up going with additional, but really what I did was this guy had like 12 crit or something like that. And then the rest of it was in like additional. And then we had like 3 dodge. And what I did was I backed out 9 crit. I left 3 on there just because I like to have a number in that box. But I backed out the other 9 and I allocated some of it to additional and then some of it to dodge. So that's what we ended up doing here. We're gonna see how that build works. Maybe I'll change it to full dodge. We will evaluate that as we move on here. So I'm gonna throw Gotenks in slot 1 right here. I think. I don't know because I really want to get. This is tough because I want to get this guy a lot of orbs. So let me do this. We may pop the revive here immediately. But, I mean, that's kind of out of my control. We know that there's not a super attack in slot 1. I don't think we died at 3 normals. Yeah, okay, we're fine. And we got the dodge. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, cool. That definitely could have killed us. By the way, if I seem a little bit distracted, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I actually am playing Pokemon Emerald right now on my Game Boy. So, if I see a little bit, you know... like, not completely focused on this video, that's why. Listen, I gotta get my Swampert up to level 40, okay? I'm a big Swampert guy, you know? If we're talking about, like, Pokemon, like the first 3 gens, or really the first 4 gens, you know, that's probably, like, my bread and butter, right? Like, that's what I grew up with. The cord's gonna come back at some point, guys, I promise. You can probably hear it playing in the background. That's, like, it actively disconnecting and reconnecting. So, you know, we'll see what happens right here. It'll come back. There, up. Hang on. We'll give it a second here. There we go. Sorry about the crunchy audio. But, so, like, Gen 1, Squirtle is definitely my favorite starter. I've always been a big fan of Blastoise. You know, I always felt like that if I was going to be, like, an actual Pokemon trainer, I could always see myself just, like, chilling with a Blastoise at the beach, man. Like, that's like, my vibe, you know? Give me a second here, guys. I'm sorry about this cord issue. I mean, there's not much I can really do about it. But, you know, it's always funny. Hang on. It's funny because I sit here for, like, I don't know, 5 minutes before I start recording sometimes just to make sure it's like, okay, the cord hasn't cut out for 5 minutes, you know, we should be good to go ahead and press record. And then I start recording, we get 2 minutes into the video, and the cord just goes, you know, like, I don't understand. Kid BUU. I can't put him in slot 1, but we can keep him in slot 2 like this. This should be good. Let's go ahead. We'll get a stack with Gotenks. He'll be fine in slot 1. This will be a really great rotation as well because we're going to have big bad bosses activated with these 2 after this guy transforms next turn, so that'll be awesome. Kid BUU's going to get 3 of the 4 hits that he needs to fully build up, so that'll be great for next turn. Yeah, things are looking good right here. Kid BUU, pretty simple what he's doing. He is giving a ton of support, as well as he's going to be building up to 60% damage reduction, and he's going to have type advantage in that second phase. So I really do think he's going to be great for this fight. You know, I don't think he's going to be some crazy slot 1 option like that, but just having another character on the team that we can get big bad bosses with the Buuhan, that's going to be really, really valuable because it's going to make him better. And then the support is going to make Buuhan harder. I think a lot of this Sworn Enemies run is going to revolve around Buuhan doing a lot of damage. So having a character like Kid BUU, who is also doing damage himself and is juicing, you know, our main damage dealer, I think that's going to be very, very good. Remember that additionals don't really give us anything in terms of extra defense or extra... I mean, they don't do anything. They're just damage. The way this Kid BUU works, he gets 250% on super attack. That's really it. He gets crit as he gets hit, and he has some crit chance at the start of turn, like, regardless. But overall, it's like he's pretty much just what he is. Once he's fully built up, he's just kind of a damage-dealing support unit, which is fine. Okay, hopefully we dodge this right here. Oh, we got the counter. That's interesting. Cool. We'll definitely take that. You know, not like It doesn't really matter the damage because he's going to be back up to full health here for the second phase, but not every day that we see that counter right there, so I will definitely take it. Alright, so what do we got right here? As far as slot 1 characters, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to leave Gotenks in slot 1. I think he's the most primed to deal with it because he does have the 30% dodge chance and he's type advantage, so he's going to have a little bit better tanking ability. We can see right here that BUU and Gotenks are at about the same defensive level if, like, you know, the TUR BUU has slightly higher defense. But BUU does have true type advantage, so that means that this little blue Goku head symbol is going to kick in. We're just going to get a little bit of extra damage reduction off of that, so, like in the formulas for the calcs. If you guys are ever curious how, like, damage taken in Dokkan works, I do have a Word document or a Reddit post linked in the description that you should check out. So, Kid BUU supers immediately. That's probably fine because we'll survive this. And it means that, like, you know, if he had... Whew, he could have super attacked anywhere on this rotation, and just remember that the later he super attacks, the more damage he would have done, because every time we attack this guy, he does 5% more damage. So that actually does help us, kind of, that it's a super immediately. Maybe I should have put Fat BUU in slot 1. We could have gotten the revive. But, you know, I want to say I made the right call here. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Fat BUU should be fine after he super attacks. He is guarding here. His defense is pretty high after he super attacks. Dude, come on, Cord, please. There's nothing I can do, guys. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can beat the Elgato here against my desk, and we'll see if that makes it work a little bit better. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I paid money for this product, and it's kind of a piece of shit. So, you know, if Elgato, you're out there listening, you make garbage products. I don't know what to tell you. Like, fix your device, please. Like, I don't... Does anybody else have these issues? Yes. I mean, very clearly, right? Like, man, Skinny BUU. I guess I should have put Fat BUU in slot 1 to get the revive. I mean, that's kind of a misplay on my part, but I wanted to get the stack with Gotenks. And Gotenks did have a 30% chance to dodge that, so we could have very easily dodged. Okay, hang on. Give me a second, guys. All right, let's give this a round 2 here. Honestly, this is pretty bad. But we'll deal with it. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. We'll float off this guy, the failure here, who can't dodge. He had 70% damage reduction and still took, you know, what was that, 70k or something last turn? Not exactly great. I mean, again, that's, probably a misplay on my part, but, I mean, if Gotenks dodges right there, which he could have done very easily, we wouldn't have had to deal with that. So that's just unlucky. So Pokemon Emerald, right? I beat the 4-tree gym. What is that? The flying one against what's her name? Like Wiona? Yeah, Wiona? Is it Wiona? Wait, no. It's like Wiona. Winona? Maybe it's Winona. I don't know, but anyway, I just beat her. My Swampert's up to level 48. Or 38. That's pretty good. He knows Ice Beam, Mud Shot, Surf, and Takedown at the moment. So that's pretty good. Oh, I was talking about Pokemon starters earlier, wasn't I? Yeah, my favorite starter is probably, well, in Gen 1 it's Squirtle. And then in Gen 2 is the hardest to pick for me. Gen 1 is, like, very easily in order, Squirtle, then Charmander, and then Bulbasaur. Like, it's in that order. I would say the Squirtle and Charmander one is pretty close, but then Bulbasaur is, like, a very clear, like, third tier. But yeah, I generally always pick Squirtle any chance given. I don't know. I just, like, I like Blastoise, water Pokemon generally. I don't know what it is. I vibe with them better. I don't understand. I think it's just like, you know, like the idea of chilling by the beach with some water Pokemon. Like that's chill with me. But in Gen 2 is definitely the hardest for me to pick like my favorite starter because like Gen 2, I don't know, like Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita, like they're all just super good, right? Like all their final forms are really awesome. Everything about them is just like I don't know, really good. I enjoy their designs. They're all very unique. That's definitely, like, I can't really pick one that stands out as my favorite. Usually I end up picking, what is it? Chikorita is usually the one that I end up picking from Gen 2, but I have no allegiance to any of them. Like, I would just have to tie them in a tier list, because it would really just depend on my mood and, like, the time of day. Like, there is no set in stone, like, alright, I'm going into this game, you know, Heart Gold, Soul... Or, well, not Heart Gold, but, like, Gold and Silver, right? Like, I'm going into there, I'm picking this Pokemon. Like, no, it's just... we just go in and we see what happens. That's how I feel about with Gen 2. Now, there is, Gen 3. Gen 3 is pretty tough. I usually pick Mudkip. Never been a huge Blaziken fan, and, like, I've never, like, Have I had my mic muted this entire, like, video? Surely not. But yeah, I've never been, like, a big, like, Blaziken or just, like, Trico. Like, I don't know. Like, I always pick Mudkip. It's just, that's who I pick. That's my Gen 3 guy is Mudkip. I don't know. I just, like, Swampert. I don't know. I love him. That's my guy right there, Swampert. Let me know who you guys pick from Gens 1 through 3. What do you guys end up doing? Gen 4, I like Turtwig. That's my go-to for Gen 4. Not sure about what you guys pick, but that's who I go for. How close am I to this next town? I'm trying to get to... I forgot what the next town is. I'm currently at the Safari Zone. Okay, Lily Cove is just over to the east, so I gotta get over there. I'm kind of, like, running low. I need to get to the next town so that I can heal my Pokemon, and we're getting... It's getting a little sus out here, man. Like, I really need to make it to a Pokemon Center. This stretch has been kind of brutal for me. A lot of my Pokemon are kind of underleveled, so I've just been trying to make that work the best I can. But, like, I'm out of PP right now on Ice Beam. I'm almost out with Surf. Mudshot is almost gone, so I'm down to just Takedown at this point, pretty much. Which is fine, except for it has Recoil, so I'm also just whittling myself down. And I forgot to stock up with items before I left, and I just... Like, I don't want to do the entire run back here, you know? Like, I've already beat everybody, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal to fly back to Fortree and then run all the way down, but I just don't want to deal with it. I guess I could come over from the other town, but I don't want to do that either, so... it's fine. We have cord issues. Here, you guys can listen to Pokemon. There, how's that? Did that bring back some nostalgia for anybody? Let me know if it did or not. Sorry, by the way, if my mic has been muted and you guys are missing context for, like, this entire video, but maybe I'll look at it and add post commentary. We'll see. If it was only muted for, like, 10 seconds, then I'm not gonna do that. But if I go back and look at it and like the first 10 minutes of this video were missing, then yeah, I might have to do something about that. Okay, who is who here? Alright, you're the Easy A, so you can stay on rotation. Let's go ahead and transform with Gotenks. Alright, I have the skips on. Alright, we're doing fine right here. Let's go ahead and grab those. Let's grab this. And then we will grab... Let's just get that STR key sphere, group up the int a little bit better. Okay. Alright, nice. Swampert, you Surf, and you one-shot. Okay, Buhan. Buhan, you can dodge that, man. That is a dodgeable. You had a 50% chance to dodge right there. There it is. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. I think we're dead here, no matter what on this rotation now. I mean, we already saw that the Tech BUU would take like 70k if he didn't dodge, so pretty sure we're dead because Gotenks failed a 50% dodge chance. We love that. We do love that, you know, whenever we just fail a singular dodge chance and then our run is over. That always just feels really spectacular. You just eat 600k damage on your slot 1 unit, who, you know, most of the time is going to come through for you. That feels pretty good if you ask me. All right, oh no, he's not even at double digits. Okay. Thank you, Buhan. I'm just gonna throw this out here, by the way. If we don't get this run done today, I may turn off Dokkan for a week. So, and just not even touch it. Because that's kind of where I'm at with the game right now. I'm just like not, you know, why force yourself to play it, right? You know, that's kind of where I'm at. And it's just like, it's pissing me off, and I just don't want to deal with it. And I shouldn't have to, so. That's a lot of pressure in slot 2. Let's do this. I mean, that's still some pressure in slot 1, but what are we going to do, man? I mean, you know, we need our 70% dodge chance with full dodge to come through for us. I mean, at some point, right, your characters do have to get you the correct RNG, and you do have to just win fights. But that's also why I'm just not even paying attention. You know, I'm just, we're over here. We're fighting Tropius and Shroomish. If Swampert had Ice Beam up, this would be really helpful. I do have a Swellow. Swellow's going to be pretty good for these guys. But Shroomish just seeded my Swampert, so that's going to be kind of annoying. His HP is getting pretty low. I think I have a couple of Super Potions, but I should be able to get through this fight without them. What do I want to use here? Let's use Takedown on Shroomish, and then we'll use Wing Attack on Tropius. I could use Fly, but I just want to get more damage in, like, immediately. I don't want to wait a turn to do an attack. Okay, pretty good. We took out Tropius, and now we are moving on to Shroomish. I wish I could show you guys this, but it is on, like, an actual Game Boy, so there's no way for me to actually, like, show you guys what's happening right now. I mean, I guess if I had a webcam, I could do it, but I'm also sitting in the dark, because it is what it is. Oh, I have the EXP share on my Lombre. He's gonna, like, he's, I don't know. Like, I've kind of just kept him in my party because I caught him first. He was a low tad, you know, like on, whenever I was going through the early stages of the game, and I was like, I'll probably just, like, get rid of this guy at some point, and then I just never did. He's just kind of stayed in the party, so I was like, well, he's been here this long, we might as well get him leveled up, so that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. Alright, Swampert's about to die, but the enemy sent out an Electrike, so we should be able to just one-shot him with Mud Shot, and then I'll also hit him with a Wing Attack just in case. Wing Attack won't be very effective, but we have the level advantage on this guy, so we should be good here. Nice. All right, we took him out. Swampert's almost dead. I really need to make it to the Pokemon Center. I mean, I could just heal. Could use an item, but, you know, listen. You know, where's the pride in using items, right? Surely Gotenks is going to dodge this super attack from Kid Buu, by the way, right? Surely he's just going to dodge this giant super that's about to come in and hit us. That's definitely something he's going to do right here. That 30% dodge is going to proc for, like, the first time ever. Cool. We love that. We're fine. Let's see. Oh, I encountered a wild Oddish. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to ignore that and run away. We'll throw Fat Boo in slot 1 right here. And I will keep the Exchange Boo on rotation. That's what we're going to do right here. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's grab just that, and then we'll grab the Tech Key Sphere. We're going to die here on this rotation, most likely. Hopefully we die on Fat Boo, though. That's quite a few attacks in slot 1. Yeah, we're dead. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We love dying. We love dying. At least this is an intentional death, right? Like, this isn't, this is actually something that I wanted here. Alright, cool. There has to be, like, an item in these flowers. What the heck? Why could I use cut here if there's not going to be an item in these flowers? Huh? Oh, there it is. I found the nugget. Okay. Cool. I was just kind of clicking around. I was like, there has to be an item here. I didn't want to bust out the item finder. This is a great rotation for us. This is good. He just super attacks, so there's likely not going to be a super until the very end of the rotation. And we have a ton of physical key spheres, so we should be good. Let's go ahead and transform with Gotenks into Buhan. And then let's just try to group up the physical key spheres as best as possible for the Boo at the end right here. Let's grab this, and then that should be good. Nice. That's 11. All right, we should be in a really good spot defensively with everybody here with just the amount of support that we have on rotation. Oh, wild Shuppet. Okay. I mean, I forgot to heal, so we're going to have to run, and then I'm going to use an item. Let's go ahead and pop a super potion on Swampert here. There we go. It'll get him at least a little bit of HP back. He's still in the yellow, but, you know, we don't need to start burning hyper potions yet. I spent a lot of my money at the gambling. I spent a ton of money gambling, so I'm kind of low on cash at the moment because I was playing slots. Just, you know, because that's what we do, right? We play slots in Pokemon. That is definitely where the gacha addiction started, by the way, is playing slots here in Pokemon. Pretty good damage there from Kid Buu. Hopefully this guy doesn't get super attacked, but I think we could survive it. I mean, we're at full HP, right? We didn't get the double, but, I mean, I don't think he'd take 690. I would hope that he wouldn't take 690. No super attack? Perfect, okay. That's actually really good, because now we can just pop this active skill right here. And we can greed out another stack with Gotenks on this rotation. That is what I want to do. That is my wish. So let's do this. We'll grab these with Fat Buu. I guess I didn't need to put him in slot 1, but... we'll greed out a stack with this guy, and then we'll do this. Cool. Very nice, very nice. That worked out really well for us. About to turn in Shiftry, or about to shift in. Alright, let's send out Swellow here to hit Shiftry with some flying attacks. That'll take him out. Fat Buu doing pretty good damage here. You know, not the most ever, but he's doing attacks, which are nice. Cool. Yeah, let's do wing attack. Alright, Gotenks. Maybe I should have transformed this guy to get more damage in, but next turn we have a pretty safe rotation, I think. So, we'll see, we'll see. I always end up regretting decisions that I make, you know. It's like I make them, and I'm like, oh, this won't come back to haunt me. And then a lot of the times it does, and sometimes we have to deal with those consequences, so... hopefully this doesn't, but we'll see, you know. Only time will tell. Swellow leveled up, that's pretty good. Cool Trainer Marcel is out of here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I need to start leveling my Vigoroth again. He's kind of following behind. He's falling behind at this point. He's kind of my HM guy for Rock Smash and Strength. I have him loaded up with those. That way, like, that's just his role. I'm trying to decide if I want to evolve him or not into a Slacking. Just because, you know, like, Slacking, like, he's fine, but, you know, like... I just don't know if I want to deal with Truant. I know that his stats get way better, but it's like... that's just not my play style. You know, only attacking once every 2 turns. Like, I just, like, I need to be doing damage constantly, right? Like, I don't want to give the opponent, like, an extra turn to, you know, either take me out or, you know, heal themselves to, like, delay the fight. It's like, I just... You know, I need it going away. Vigoroth also can't be put to sleep, which does have some value. I doubt he makes it into, like, my final Pokemon party. He's probably one that I'll dump out for, like, a legendary, right? Like, Groudon would probably replace him at some point. You know, Rayquaza, something like that. It is what it is. But, yeah, for now, it's like, it's still just kind of like, okay, do I want to evolve him? Do I not want to evolve him? That's kind of where I'm at the moment. All right, is Kid Buu going to get the KO on Kid Buu right here? Because we should be fully built up. So he's going to do like a, yeah, 16 million. Pretty good chance to crit right here. Nice, there we go. Oh, listen, all it took was a little bit of decent RNG, and we got that Sworn Enemies mission done. Oh, there's the cord. You know, the cord had to show up one more time. It had to. I actually just made it to the Pokemon Center as well, so I'm going to save the game. We're in Lily Cove City. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We got that Sworn Enemies mission done. The audio's out of sync, but there it is. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.